Good morning.
Then we'll go over to the Facebook and get it set to public. Yes, and then I will throw the cork for the cat.
Use my fingernail to
Refine the line.
Refine the line. I wonder if that's why my fingernails are kind of stronger.
Well, you're filing them. There we go.
But
That's
yeah.
What's that?
It's a good
Window.
Oh, that's what.
There we go.
Okay.
And now I remove your brush cup.
Okay. Mostly just confusing. It's one I can get pictures easy.
Yes, yes, I know. I must throw the cork.
And we have the cat wanting.
She must play.
I'm sure people would rather watch her play than me paint. I'm sure.
If a little thunk sounds, yeah, that's the cork being thrown because the cat likes to play fetch. You set it down over there. It's out of reach.
Silly beast. Yes, you. You're silly. Just place my hand along the edge. Use the brush with the long bristles. It's pull more underways. And just people can see it, okay?
Right now, it's just changing the density on the black line. Yes, because you were in shot while you were.
No, I was also just saying maybe there's too much
light.
Right, because it's washing it all out right here. I'm trying to
play around with turning some of them off.
Yeah, I'm just going.
Let's see. What if I do this one? Is that better?
Yes. Let's see. Or maybe have that go straight up.
Oh, there we go. Now it's doing fill on the other side. May try with this light.
Yeah. Doesn't do anything one way or the other. Maybe turn that one off. I wonder if that's. Oh.
It's from the windows.
It's from the windows. I see. Yeah. Okay, yeah, turn that one back on then.
Because, yeah, this actually evened things out.
Might have to close the curtain.
This one. Better?
Yeah. I'm going to go around the wall plants there.
There we go.
That looks a little better.
Because it's like, is it coming from one of the lights? The electric lights? No, it's coming from the sun.
Or, well, the window, because it's overcast. There's some sunshine in there. Lots of just lines going with the black underglaze, which doesn't look that much different in color at this point.
No, it's still too hot.
Yeah. No, that's terrible.
Tea sadness. Yet too long to drink.
Because I have it braced on one knee to get it at the angle here. So.
The best angle to paint?
Yeah.
It'd be kind of awkward to do if it was like on a table propped up at an angle. Might suffer from that easel issue that you have.
Yeah. It's one of those. got to be sitting forward and hunching over, which could be harder on the back. It's hard to say. This gets hard on the knee after a while because it's putting a lot of weight pressing on
It can
the
also
side
make
of the
you
knee.
cold.
Yeah, in the winter. In the summer, it's great because it's a heat sink and it draws heat out.
Mm.
But in the winter, it does the exact same thing.
It's just less friendly.
Yeah. Just we'll change from drawing straight lines, drawing little circles. So it has the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bad lines. Pencil thin. Line in the out furthest at the edge, that way I'm not rubbing off the pencil lines.
Tuna can. That's what that sounds like. Mysterious sound from other room. Cat.
What are you doing? It's usually the thing. Usually the question. What is the cat? What is that noise?
It took it a moment, but it's like, she's after the tuna can. Meh. Serious meh.
Serious amounts of that. No. Yeah. Getting things ready to do with raise firing. In the near future. Couple days. Getting the things finished painting. And have later to do today. Glazing.
Which I'm gonna need to put on extra layers because I think it's only like. It may have warmed up to 50 in the garage.
Maybe. But it's insulated.
Jeez. Icebox.
It holds in the cold really well.
Yes, it does.
It's a
The
really
heat
big icebox.
The heat doesn't stick. The heat from firing doesn't stick around for more than about
A day.
2 days.
Yeah, 2 days.
Tops.
Yeah. Which is good because in the summer it also doesn't stick around for more than like 2 days.
But it's cold.
No. Put those heat patches on.
Yeah. Doesn't do much for my fingers though.
No, nothing really much is going to it.
You cannot glaze in mittens.
No, so you can't throw anything on your hands either. Well, the warm water only helps so much because the clay is cold. And it doesn't
And you
stick.
just have the evaporative cooling as well.
Yeah. Okay. Today, inside. Just lazing about painting and drawing. Yes, that was a joke. She's over there. She has a source image up on the screen across the room, otherwise known as the TV. I have this monstrous platter on my lap.
One of the primary reasons we upgraded to the higher resolution television was not for video watching.
No.
It was not for video watching at all.
The little the computer that's hooked up to it is about this big. It's this tiny little micro machine. It's just for bringing up pictures and
It doesn't need to be powerful.
or we can get to sources online. We usually have an audio book going, or a video in the background. Things like Edwardian Farm, Victorian Farm, things of that nature. Secrets of the Castle. You just keep typing on the computer. That's what I'm talking about. God, it's so
Okay. She's playing through. Oh, she doesn't have any blankets over her lap, does she? It's just the Platter. It's terrible.
Oh, she was a picture.
Yeah, she's a little cool.
And now she looks at it with good disdain. She doesn't fit. Am I supposed to adjust this so you can get under the desk? Just circling the footstool. This is the part that takes the longest. It's going to be all doesn't seem like you're accomplishing anything until you start getting further along. There we go.
There'll be space on your lap that you can get under the blanket.
Yeah, which is why the footstool is there. Right? Well, the blanket on the footstool is there. Not the footstool. Footstool's when we put my feet up. Look at this nice, the clay dust. You can tell where my hand is along the edge. This kind of clay gets kind of dusty after it's supposed to.
Yeah. It has to be wiped down when you start the drawing.
Yeah, otherwise it won't stick. It's only if you're drawing on the dust. Not very effective. Let me tell you.
Very unpleasant to do, too.
Yeah. It's okay. These two bands in. I can do the dots around the edge. Paint that in. Then I can work my way in towards the center. And just my hand, the other hand from underneath, it keeps turning the plate for the most part. I'm going to do all the black outline first, but I think I'll just do this part for right now. Color some of it in so you can see.
So there's color?
So there's color. This can't be very exciting to watch me drawing these lines. Because it's just being very... It's not showing up very well on the screen right now, so for whatever reason. So right now I'm doing the green border. I'm getting the lines in, and then I can get the paint up around the outside of the ovals, and then do the insides of the ovals. Go on to the next band, which is smaller ovals, or a real change. It'll be a red background. Mine's forward. I wonder who looked more like a chicken. Oh, part of it is, it's right, my hand is hiding when I'm painting.
I can't get the... The problem is that we'd have to have the camera on the other side of you, which there's nothing to attach it to, and the cord's not long enough.
Yeah, and it's kind of,
I could try attaching it to this table.
Yeah, I wonder if that would work better.
Watch out, camera going to be in motion. Sorry for motion sickness, anybody.
Okay, yes, it does grab. Okay, now paint, and I will...
Yeah.
There's your hand. There we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go. It's a little more visible now.
Just don't try to get up until, you know,
No,
the stream's
that's
done and the chords move.
Because the cord is going across my feet.
Just angle the laptop screen.
Also get a secondary view if you're painting.
Oh,
we go.
I have it leaning against my chest and my leg.
Also another point of backlighting. That was the binder falling out of its slot.
Yeah. Well then.
Yep. I'm sorry I disturbed you, Cat.
We're messing with the magic portal, Sarah.
It's terrible. Oh.
Through that door lies the studio. With all its clayness and...
This is why my coat has holes in the back. Nix, are you gonna get down?
Oh dear.
Why do you like hanging out on my back? Come on, jump down.
Oh.
There we go.
About halfway now.
Yes,
This never gets monotonous during these Not ever, no.
I second to that.
It's the one who draws them. She draws the film. Good division of labor, really. And we can get more pieces done. Most quickest to go.
I'm doing not too terrible. Not too many issues. It only took me like an hour or so to get on this.
Yeah, done this for a number of times. Of course, many years.
Yeah.
Well, it's good you don't turn that way. You can't try to walk the wrong way.
Good.
This cat. When was there saying that to foreign vibrate? It's cat. They look at you like,
Also, when there's more than one around, it's a case of you don't have to identify which one it is. What's bad is when you hear the rustling in the other room, and you yell at the cat, it turns out to be a human.
yeah.
Isn't that right, Christopher? When there's rustling in the other room, and we yell at the cat, and we hear this meow from the other room.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, sorry.
He's a big kid.
The offended look the cat gives you at that point is like, for a change, it wasn't
Was it
me.
Yeah, now for something completely different. Color.
And I think in both cases, the circles actually did time out, so there isn't a double.
Is it, and it's yellow.
The outer circle I think is yellow and white alternating circles.
Yeah.
The inner one is yellow and green circles. And
Do
it's
this yellow.
yeah. That platter is huge. Yeah, because
it
those ones
is.
are what? That's 16 inches across?
Yeah, because on my chest and my knee, that's what's holding it.
16 to 18 inches.
Yeah.
It's deep too.
Yeah, because it's.
It's lenticular. In other words, shaped like a lens.
Yeah. Paintbrush.
Have you got it there, or do you need a hand?
I'm just looking for the right brush. There we go. Then every one of the ones that has a Y in it. Yep.
I get Y's on them while I'm drawing them because that will make sure I get the right number of
Yeah.
circles.
It's not really, she thinks I forget these things. Or so she says. How much does something like that run? 119.
Yeah.
How long does it take to glaze? The glaze firing is about 8 hours, but to paint, it's like
Getting the design on can.
it'll take her an hour to draw it, and it'll take me 4 to 6 hours to paint.
The
Generally.
application of the clear glaze is probably another 5 to
Painting
10
the
minutes.
glaze bar.
Yes. Painting, yes. The design,
The
which
design.
is generally the longest part.
Yeah. Yeah, probably 4 to 6. Depends on how fast it's going. Of course, this one's a bigger one. It's probably a good
More-
6 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 to 8. But some days things go quicker than others.
Some days are just not.
Yeah. But some days it's just very nice to sit here and paint on platters. Really enjoy doing the platters. So.
Amazing.
Those emails sound on my phone. So the whole world now knows what my phone sounds like when I get email.
That was the platter hitting your necklace?
Yeah, it was.
Because I'm like, that was a metallic scrape sound. That was not pleasant.
Let's see. Make sure I still have it. It's still fine.
Making sure it's still in shot.
Yeah, because it's also. Oh, yeah. Because where it's sitting shifts, because we'll have to keep rotating it.
Rotate.
Rotate. Rotate. Yeah, right now this seems to be the most popular shape platter, the lenticular,
Yeah.
which is really interesting.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting how the popular shape varies.
Yeah,
For a while it was the broad ovals.
yeah.
And for a very brief time, just the squares.
Yeah. Okay. That's yellow done. There's the other yellows, but I haven't got those all.
We haven't gotten all of the second row of ovals
Yeah.
outlined.
Yeah. Is my tea clean today?
That is.
Yes. Hmm.
There's the reason why our personal tea mugs are so large. Well, you don't have to get up to fill them.
Yes, often, yeah. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. I guess I'm going to fill this one soon. Something's got to do. It's water to it. Because it's water. Yeah, a bigger brush.
Do you have a bigger one, or do you want to borrow one of mine?
No, I have
Okay.
bigger ones. My poor used brushes.
There we go.
That's how long they are before I start using them. That one, opposed to that one. They kind of get shorter.
It scrubbed you down.
Yeah. Come on, you. Oh. There we go. It works.
This one is initially not drawing this.
Mm.
This isn't only the third time that I've done this pattern on
That shape.
on a cup shape at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not one.
Almost out of reach.
Let's rotate, rotate.
That's the reason I noticed some odd wear on like things like the knees.
Yeah, there's that. I like wearing gloves. My hands are either A, cold, or B, really tired or sore. It's like wear out across the palm or on the side of it. Because the or when I wear the fronts of my feet holes into the front of the t-shirt.
Due to the
I wonder how that would
abrasion.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 or 4 times in this thing.
And on the other side of the oops. You do don't stick the brush at the wrong.
Do not dip your brush in the tea. Do not
Mhm.
dip the brush in the wrong color.
Mm. Doing green. I don't want to add black to my green sculpture.
No, I don't think that sounds like it'd be helpful.
Not so much. And then return the dots. Well,
Yeah.
look at this one enough times that there's the efficient order, an efficient order of how to color, especially the border with the dots in it, because it's complicated. Now we do this part. Now we do this part. Was that when we did the set of 8? Place settings of it was a different design, but it was got to the point how efficiently can paint the design. It's looking really good too.
It's the Syrian brown turquoise pattern.
Yes. Yes. And that was nice. We got to have a look at that.
Yeah.
Yes, it was like only 90 miles away. It's good.
And it was
I think
3
I
pieces
can
per place setting, 8 settings, plus 5 serving pieces.
And it would be cheaper to.
It was cheaper to drive it.
Yeah.
And no worries about post office mishandling something.
Yeah.
And we try to be as nice as possible to our post people. And we have a big shipment day when it comes with vehicles so they can pull up as close as they can. They don't have to carry the pieces as far. I know how heavy those boxes are.
How many? It'd be like 20 to 40 or something.
The counts of over 40 are fairly rare.
Yeah.
It happened.
Usually around Christmas time.
Yeah.
It's holding my head sideways. Yeah. Like it's gonna change the way it looks, but I always end up doing it. And then my neck's getting tired. Well, maybe if I didn't have my head all cricked off to one side, it wouldn't be. Green and the yellow.
How often do you replace the blades in your Zapdo though?
Once every couple of months. Maybe more often, depending on how much.
How much switch?
Yeah. in the kind of designs, because some of the designs require the squeegee to get the more of the detail, like some of the big pieces.
Yeah.
Like the one I was working on last night. It's the bow. You have to scratch the bowstring in.
Yeah. Because there's no way to paint around such a narrow shape.
Yeah, you can try, but it just doesn't come out. I tried.
It looks messy.
Yeah, it just looks messy. Turn. At least I don't have to hold it at this angle. Like, I have it resting against.
You.
Yeah. It's not as heavy as, say, painting on floor.
There's not much that's that heavy.
Yeah. Now, that would be one to have a stand for. And you'd be bending over and painting on it. Because it wouldn't be.
Maybe something basically like a padded bowl shape.
Yeah. Stand for the big pieces would be kind of nice. So you don't have all that weight sitting on you for hours at a time. It kind of wasn't nearly as bad as like a big bowl or then for or there we go. Three large, awkwardly shaped pieces.
I finished drawing that piece now. I don't know what was missing. I suppose I could also go through these to see if there's any that would work for the gift exchange that we are taking.
Oh, yeah, the largest exchange. Yeah, so I think that's a really fun thing to do.
Just kind of peering onto the shelf that has more simple oddments on it.
Mm-hmm. The random pieces.
There's always the windows. It's oftentimes a lot of fun doing the pieces for the medieval recreations classes.
Oh, yeah, that's a fun too.
But sometimes we get given the heraldry, other times we get they like these colors in this culture.
Yeah. Which is kind of fun because
Or sometimes it's just this animal and this time date.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's really easy. Okay, yeah, it's just simple. It's this combo or that design. Other times it's like
puzzling out what you can do to fulfill the.
Because sometimes it's like, oh, what?
Also see all the different heraldry people have come up with things.
Yeah.
Some of them are kind of cool, and some of them are kind of like, oh.
Yeah.
You get the ones that are really complex, or
yes, like anything with ermine spots.
yeah.
or their background.
Uh-huh. With the lemon tree.
I had to scope that.
Notice she kind of just stops.
And it had a complex feel, but it was on too.
Yeah.
And it carved it was a 3-inch cookie stamp.
Came out really good.
Mm-hmm. It's like a wavy background. So it's getting all the wavy bars to be the same width and the same curvature.
Yeah.
It's a thing. We're deciding what parts of the design were going to be raised versus
Yeah.
cut in. That's another thing I've got to go out and do into the cold to do is make my cookie stamps. I mean, it is much nicer not having clay parts of the process inside the house, the raw
Oh,
clay.
yeah.
So much less dust in the house. People's respiratory systems are happier.
Mm-hmm.
But there are
It's
certain
winter.
processes. Yeah, it's winter. It's cold. Maybe I can do the cookie stamps the day after the kilns run,
Yeah, very
because
good.
then it'll be warmer out there. And right now I can't do it because the slab roller is covered in pottery, waiting to be glazed.
Yeah. Doing a bit of mild rearranging out there too. So just a little bit. No more than reason. It'll look good when it's done though.
Yeah.
Okay. And now back to little black lines.
Yeah.
Up there. You over there. The next row of the ovals.
You know what? We don't have much in the way of mall-shaped pieces right now.
Okay.
This is looking through up here and it's like,
I think this is about the time of year where we don't have a lot of odd pieces.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, you're right, because it just...
Well, we finish up a whole lot in the way of open stock for like 12 nights.
Yeah.
Where's this one? This is pretty much it.
Maybe not. Yeah. Yeah. Probably a bit big for that project, though.
Yeah. That's my foot, cat.
Hmm.
Well, I could just wait until there's outliers from the
Oh,
20 mugs that we need to make.
yeah.
Because we're going to need to make more than 20 because 10 of that is going to a set.
Yeah.
So we could just wait on that.
Yeah. That's how we get a lot of the outliers. Is if the order calls for
Matched.
so matched pieces, you make more than the minimum number, and it's the ones that look the best together. And then the outliers become
Open stock.
open stock, and they have patterns put on.
Or they're available for, like right now we need 10 16-ounce mugs for a single order. But we also need, I think, a set of 4 and a couple of just onesie twosies. There's an order that calls for, it's just for 4 different mugs.
Yeah.
But I think it's like we need 20.
Mm-hmm.
Mix. Yes, I'm sitting with the whole thing full of corks. You don't actually have to retrieve them, you just chase them down.
Yeah. Right.
And
Little
emerge out from
brat cat.
underneath the couch. What if I throw them this way? Oops. It came back on its own. Sorry. It ricocheted off the door first.
Sorry.
Let's exercise the cat.
Just Bengals need lots of exercise. I think,
They're the border collie of the cat world.
yes, they are.
It hitting you was not my fault, Nick, so you dodged in front of it. Be aware of the walkways becoming a minefield of course again. Oh, that one was good enough to retrieve.
Okay, and finish this finger here.
Insufficient bounce? It didn't quite land in your boot.
Mm. Here, that doesn't go there.
Sometimes it doesn't make one of those, like to have the thing for collecting Back of course.
Sigh.
That one rolled all the way into the front, and that one was worthy of retrieval. As far as the table, not within reach, about 8 feet from.
Yeah.
This is the last cork in the cup, silly. After that, you're gonna have to bring some back.
Wouldn't you be surprised if she did?
There's times where she has. No corks. Out of course. I know that there. Yes, there is one sitting right there. And last night when I was waxing the bottoms of the pieces, she kept bringing them and setting them about 6 to 8 feet away from me. And I would just go, I can't throw them. I'm busy. And she'd bat them along the floor until they were close enough. At one point, it stuck to the bottom of one of the cups that was freshly waxed.
At least she doesn't try to eat the wax.
No, she doesn't like the smell of the wax. She'll actually try to bury it. Unlike Anara, who was always licking the wax. And I'm like, really, that's ew. So
Yeah,
much ew.
it is so much ew. Yeah. Now the painting. This big. Da-da-da. And that one is, I'll do the yellow and then the green.
Yes. You gave that cork a dirty look from a distance of like 6 feet. Yes, there's a cork right there. She leaned down and hit it with her nose. It moved 1/2 of an inch closer. I'm done, Nix. All our corks. There aren't any close enough.
Yeah, really should be careful that this one doesn't spill. It's,
Some colors are very gelatinous.
yeah, most of the ones of that brand are. And there's the ones that are really runny. I think I prefer the gelatinous over the overly runny. There's one color that will start drying out if I don't open it. Yeah, because every time I open it up, I have to add water to it. It's gonna. You're just annoying. That's the nice thing about these ones. It's got the same shape and size as the brush. So it's just kind of like a big dot. Rotate. One more time. And 1, 2. The green dots. Really fancy palettes. The bottle caps. Turn. At first I was wondering what the cat was into. Sorry.
It's not a cat. It's me. Did have a mug to fulfill one of the recent ones because it's the 20 to 24 mugs.
That's good.
Because I brought over the form, but then it's one that is did the Latin translation for.
Ah,
It's on here.
it's on there. Really dotty here. Loop. Loop.
And that band has a black background. Yes.
Yes. The red is here. The black is here. It really doesn't look like much until you get the colors in. But sometimes I'll do a lot. I'll just do all black line work under a number of pieces. I spend all day just doing line work.
Yeah.
And then I'll feel like I've accomplished
Nothing.
because it doesn't really change the way it looks at all.
No.
And then the next day I'll go through and do all the coloring part.
And then you feel really productive because you finish a whole bunch of pieces.
Yeah, which is
But that platter will take up an entire shelf all by itself.
yeah.
If we're doing cookie stamps at the same time, you can get a bunch of cookie stamps in on the base of it. But we don't have any cookie stamps that are ready for glazing.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be empty spaces now.
Well, it's just the way it is sometimes. Also means the firing goes quicker because there's not so much mass to heat up. Too. So when the kiln's very densely packed, it takes longer to fire because, well, there's more mass that you're heating. So it takes longer to kind of
Yeah. Start temperature of the contents of the kiln doesn't really change the speed much. Because as far as the kiln's concerned, there's not much difference between 40 and 90.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, ooh, it might take it 15 minutes less. But you don't want to fire the kiln when it's 90 because you could fry the electronics.
No. It has the electronic controls. So. Oops. There.
The fork has been brought to the table. She's skipping. She's like, you've got something on your lap. You can't throw the fork.
I know it's horrible, isn't it?
Get down. Get off the table. You know, there we go.
Go.
I already threw it. I thought you were watching, Kitty. It went that way. She doesn't fall for it anymore. Christopher, you want to toss the cork back? Just any cork will do. I think it may have hit her little playpen over there.
In other words, a box.
Hi! It didn't hit me in the face, but I also didn't catch it. Now the cat's giving me such a look.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
She's like, first you threw it where I wasn't looking, then you faked out a throw, and then the humans threw it at each other?
Siblings, what do you want?
I have to say, I did ask him to throw it back to me. Get down. Off the table. I can't throw it until you get down, Nix. Very good.
This be just the right consistency, otherwise it doesn't spread right.
Oh, it's your turn. I see. It's bounced on your toes. Nix, it's out of reach.
With this on my lap,
It's not my fault that it's out of reach to her, Nix.
Well, you'll have to wait a few minutes if you want me to do that. Oh boy. Oh, look at that. She's just sitting
There's
there
a pout.
waiting.
There's much pout happening there.
You're very silly.
Lines of text. It's new. I don't know whether it should be a 2-line or a 3-line.
Yeah. So you get to space the letters out, right? That cork is balanced just
beyond the end of your toe.
yeah. But she says, it's my channel.
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't it, Miss? Yes.
Let me finish this band. Oh my, am I getting a look? Sigh. Okay, I will move this out of the way momentarily so I can reach that. Okay. I threw it. And I didn't hit Christopher with it like I did the other day. I threw it and it went right over and landed on his head.
Is A.
Oh, well, I definitely can't reach it down there.
That's on the floor.
Sigh. Is it the next channel, huh? Is it watch the cat retrieve the cork time? With the big round eyes? Look at that! I don't think I could rotate it enough.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Or might happen like you did the other time where the camera fell out of the holder.
Yeah. And that's not a good thing.
It's, nobody needs a view of under the couch.
Could always turn that and turn it back. But
Because you also have to rotate the screen down.
yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
You can bring the cork on the table. Yes, I know you can, Maze.
There's no pottery on to drop it into. Right. Do the color in this one. Not people to do at the interior. I think I'll do that. Thanks. What I can do is it's drawing in more lines. And she's still sitting.
Just sit there.
Dance, 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 dance. And now she's squinching her eyes at me. It was this bit's here. nice thing with the longer bristles. You get the nice, smooth, long lines. There's a little bit more control in how much you press down with the brush, with the longer bristles. A few times you have to pick up with the brush the better the lines are coming out.
It holds true no matter the media, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Like pin scrolls or something. It's the same thing. Hesitate with the line. So you have to look and you have to draw the lines how they would look if it was painted with a paintbrush.
Which is not always easy,
Yeah,
because graphite doesn't act like paint.
no, it doesn't. And so it's kind of more of a gestural type of thing when I know it's supposed to be like, oh, it's going to be this shape. You try to draw the shape the paintbrush is going to make.
Getting the text centered.
Yeah.
And considering it's just on the screen rather than going through the layout process where it's you just have a line running down the middle of the box and the text is centered.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, how many characters is this? Count that out. But
Divide and conquer.
this one's about I pick things up, I put things down. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. I wonder what she's going with, but she's entertaining herself right now. So to the door. There's very much thumping back there.
Unless it's not something she's supposed to be.
Well, that is where her basket of toys is. There. I'm no longer on the screen on.
It's one of those patterns that scales well too.
Yeah. So we've done it on, I think the smallest item that we've done it on was an 8-ounce cup.
Yeah.
I've just about put on every shape of platter.
Yeah. Well, it does show up a little bit differently on the screen. The pink one opposed to the pencil one.
Yeah. It's like a shade more intense.
Yeah. And with this brush, my lines are about the same width as the pencil now.
How are you doing in your supply of brushes?
I'm still doing it.
Good.
Hopefully, for friends and how many I have at each size soon. If there's anything, so we order them wholesale, but you have to order them.
The order was it like $250 worth of brushes?
Yeah,
And when you're
Picked up.
ordering at the wholesale rate,
which is like 60% of retail price. Go through a lot of brushes, so that's good. But you also have to get that many brushes. And when we do that, we'll ask people if there's anything that they want. We can get a price. So it's kind of. There's some that were being discontinued last time, plus they were restructuring their.
they merged with another company.
Yeah.
They were discontinuing certain lines.
So got a whole bunch of them because some of them,
Yeah.
the lines that I
Cheetah.
use.
Yeah, of course they were discontinuing some of the ones that you use on a regular basis.
Some of my favorite ones, and so like a lot of them.
I recall you cleaned out certain varieties.
And which meant I got a couple dozen paintbrushes of any given size, certain lines. And
Started to try that trick that we got from that when you were from England, where take some of the worn ones and treat them with conditioner.
I wonder if that would work for the synthetic brushes.
Yeah.
I can see that working for the nicer brushes that are not
the
synthetic.
hair brushes.
The hair brushes, which would be really silly for me to use because I wear them so fast.
Yeah.
Costs
Soft.
so much money
Yeah.
because it's on a sandy surface. So
Using the gritty media.
yeah, so it's kind of a.
Do you want me to wax the letters on these, or will you be wanting to use this as a break?
I might use that as a break.
Okay.
So I'll switch from doing all the finicky little lines to paint letters.
Doing a quote unquote easy pattern.
Yeah.
Is the reason why. Okay. Well, this is one that I could do easily, but do you want it saved for you?
Because sometimes you need the relaxing pattern to do to relax the muscles. Because with doing stuff like this, it's all the very fine, precise lines this one, there's the pattern in this cup right here. What I'll be doing.
Isn't it? 1550s.
1550s. Yeah.
And the pattern we refer to as floral pinwheel. Putting them up on the website, have to come up with names for all the patterns.
Yeah. That's your job.
Yep.
I'm also doing something that's on a convex surface rather than concave surface after working on
Yeah.
this for a while.
Are you going to be needing to give yourself a rest for that? You're starting to roll your wrist around.
Yeah,
Because
because
it's
it's
getting tired.
yeah, oddly enough it is.
You've been painting on it for about an hour and a half now. You remember correctly?
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's down at the bottom, just above the outlook icon. Little time
Okay.
counter.
Yeah. So, might be a good idea to take a break soon.
Kill yourself off in like what? About 30% through?
Yeah. Because you usually do these in more than one sitting. I think I could do something easier. Go back to this.
You probably will not be wanting to work on one of those Florence bowls, which are also large, heavy objects.
Yeah. I might switch to doing that, see if we also just something different.
Yeah. There's 2 Florence bowls, there's 3 Greek bowls. Oh, it's the, I was like, what's on the beaker shape? It's the Italian hyacinth pattern.
Oh, yes.
And then there's the Seljuk crane, which is an open stock piece.
But that one's nice. Yeah, that.
And then, well, there's the waxed letters.
Yeah.
Just about done well.
Well, we should stop.
I'm gonna do the stock once I finish the last word here.
Yeah, you can do that.
Halfway through the final word.
Aha.
And
Okay.